Moving on to question number 12, children. So we'll write down question number 12. So in question number 12, the question says find the matrix A if B is equal to this much and B squared is equal to B plus half A. Okay, so here you have been given an equation which says what? B square is equal to B plus half A. So what are you going to do? You will be writing like this, that this implies half of A is equal to B square minus B. So B square minus B means B has already been given, children. So you'll be finding out what? You'll be just doing this 2011 and then you'll be finding out 2011. So this will become your B square. So what you'll be writing, B square is equal to B into B, which in turn is equal to this much. Okay, and then from this you will be subtracting what? You will be subtracting B. So once you will be getting a matrix of order 4. From that you will be subtracting B to get a matrix, and then A will become what? A will become 2 times of that particular matrix. So this question is an easy one. So question number 12 is going to be your homework. Okay. We'll be moving on to the next question, children. That is question number 13. So in question number 13, the question says, see, you have been given A is equal to, okay, minus 1 A, 1 and B. And then A square is equal to I. Okay, so A square will be equal to how much, children? A square will be given by, before that I'll be writing what is the value of I. I is the identity matrix whose form is 1, 0, 0 and 1. Okay, so A square will be given by what? It is given by minus 1A, 1B, and this is being multiplied by minus 1A, 1 and B. Okay, so now what you are going to do, children, you will be going for the multiplication. So clearly you know how to multiply. So this is going to be equal to what? See, you will be writing like this upon minus 1 into minus 1. Okay, and then plus 1 into A, and then I'll have minus 1 into 1 plus 1 into B. Here I'll be having A into minus 1, okay, plus B into A, and then I'll be having A into 1 plus B into B. So when you calculate this, how much is this turning out to be? Minus 1 into minus 1 is 1, plus A is, so this is A, and this is going to be how much, children? Minus 1 plus B. So I can be writing this as B minus 1. This is minus A plus AB. Okay, so I'll be writing minus A plus AB. I'll be writing, and here I am having A plus B square. So this is what I am getting upon multiplication. Okay, so now what you will be writing, children? You will be writing now that this implies, okay, so write down this implies A in B minus 1 minus A plus AB and A plus B square. This is equal to how much? This is equal to 1, 0, 0 and 1. So this will imply what, children? This will imply that, write down, this implies A is equal to 1 clearly. Okay, because here if you see, okay, sorry children, so this is 1 plus A. Okay, silly mistakes coming in. See, this is minus 1 into minus 1 which is there. So this is going to be plus 1. So I did not write A plus 1, children. So this is A plus 1. And then what I'll be writing? I'll be writing that A plus 1. This implies A plus 1 is equal to 0. So the value, not 0, children. Oh God. A plus 1 is equal to 1. So the value of A will be equal to 0. And what about B, children? You need to find out B as well. So B, here you can see B minus 1 is equal to 0. So this implies B will be equal to 1. So what are the values you are getting? You are getting A is equal to 0 and B is equal to 1. So these are the values that you are getting. Okay. So this way you will be doing this sum. We will be moving on to question number 14, children. Okay. So we will be looking into this, what all things are there. Looks like an easy one though. So this is question number 14. So in question number 14, the question says what if A is equal to this, B is equal to this, C is equal to this, then you have to show this. So this is an easy question, children. So you can be probably taking this as homework. There is nothing to explain much about this. Only that if this says A multiplied by B plus C, so you will be writing like this, that LHS is equal to this one, and then you will be writing down A, and this is being multiplied by B plus C. So B you will be taking first. So what you will be doing first, you will be calculating B plus C, and then you will be multiplying by A. Okay, so this is basically an LHS RHS type of sum, and in the RHS what you will be writing, you will be multiplying A into B, and then you will be adding that to A into C, and then you have to write down, we have to show that both the values are exactly same. Okay, so this is also an easy one, children. So you can be taking this one as homework as well. We'll be moving on to question number 15. So in question number 15 also you have been given a matrix A, a matrix B, and then C has been given. So clearly this is also an easy one, children. What you will be doing, you have to be asked to find out A square plus BC. So what you will be doing, you will be finding out A square first, and then how are you going to do 1 2 4 1, and this is being multiplied to 1 2 4 1. Okay, and then you will be finding out, you will be getting a 2 into 2 matrix, and then you will be calculating B into C separately. So this in turn will be equal to minus 3 4 2 0, and this will be multiplied by 1 0 0 and 2. So again you will be getting a square matrix. Then you will be just adding both of them, that A square plus BC, and then you can easily get the answer. Alright, easy one. So you will be taking 15th one as homework as well. So I will be marking this as homework as well. Okay, and then we will be moving on to question number 16. So in question number 16 you have to solve for X and Y. So herein you are having, children, 3 sub questions. I'll be doing the first one. Okay, and the second and third you can be taking as homework, or what I'll be doing the first and the third one, and the second one looks an easy one, so that you can be taking as homework. Okay, so what are you going to write? This is our first one. So this is 2 5 5 2, and this is being multiplied by X Y matrix, and it is giving me minus 7 and 14. So you can see here, children, first you need to check whether this is multipliable or not. So this is a matrix of the order 2 into 2, and this is of order 2 into 1. So clearly both of them can be multiplied. So how are you going to write? The resultant matrix that you are going to get is of the order 2 into 1. Okay, so we'll be just looking into this, like how to solve. So you'll be writing what? This is 2x plus 5y, and here you will be getting 5x plus 2y. Okay, and this is equal to minus 7 and 14. Okay, I'll be just erasing this part, children, because I don't want you all to get confused. Okay, so now what I'll be writing, this implies 2x plus 5y is equal to minus 7. So basically, children, in this type of questions you can be able to see that even if you are able to multiply properly without doing any mistakes, your sum is bound to go right. Okay, so this you can be solving by any method. I'll be using elimination. So for elimination, I'll have to multiply this by 5, and I'll be multiplying this by 2. Okay, so now what you are getting, 5 2s are 10, so write down 10x plus 25y is equal to minus 35, and here you are getting 10x plus 4y is equal to 28. So we'll be just seeing, so this goes minus, this goes minus, this also goes minus. So this gets cancelled. 25 minus 4 is equal to 21. So what I'll be writing, 21y is equal to, see, minus 35, and this is equal to minus 63. Okay, so this is what you are getting. So this implies what? Y will be equal to minus 63 divided by 21, which in turn is equal to minus 3. Okay, so this is the value of y that you are getting. And now we'll be calculating the value of x. So any one of the equations you can be putting in, children. So for that, what I'll be writing, I'll just erase the above part. Okay, so I'll be writing here, see, the first equation, if I take 2x plus 5y is equal to minus 7. Okay, so replacing what I'll be getting, 2x plus 5 into minus 3 is equal to minus 7. So this implies 2x minus 15 is equal to minus 7. So 2x will be equal to minus 7 plus 15 is 8. So this implies x will be equal to 4. So what are you getting? You are getting the value of x is equal to 4, and you are getting the value of y is equal to minus 3. Okay, so this way you will be doing the sum. We will be moving on to the sub question 3, children. Okay. So in sub question 3 you have been given what? You have been given another matrix. See, so this is minus 2, 3, 0, 1, minus 1 and 2x plus 3 times of minus 2, 1 is equal to 2, y and 3. So here clearly, children, you can understand, you can see that solving is an easy thing, children. Only thing, you should be very much sure with the symbols. Okay, so what you will be writing, this implies minus 2 into minus 1, okay, plus 0 into 2x, and here you will be getting 3 into minus 1 plus 1 into 2x, and then plus here 3 is being multiplied, so you will be getting minus 6 and 3 is equal to, here when you are multiplying you are getting 2y and 6. Okay, so this is what we are getting. And now what we'll be doing, we'll be just solving them. So here in the numerator, what are you getting? Minus 2 and minus 1 gives you 2. So write down 2, and here minus 3 plus 2x. Okay, so write down minus 3 plus 2x. And this is being added to minus 6 and 3. And then this is being equal to 2y and 6. So this implies when you add them up, children, 2 minus 6 is minus 4. So write down minus 4. And here you have minus 3 plus 2x plus 3. So clearly minus 3 and 3 are getting cancelled. So you are left with 2x. So 2x is equal to 2y and then 6. So this implies what? 2y is equal to minus 4. So the value of y will be equal to minus 2. And here you are getting 2x is equal to 6. So the value of x is equal to 3. Okay. So these are the values that you are getting. Fine. So this is the way this particular sum has to be done. We will be now moving to question number 17, children. Question number 17 is, in each case given below, find the order of matrix M and B the matrix M. Okay, so order of matrix M, children, how are you going to find out? It is understood, children, that even if you are going to find out that how to do this particular sum, like if you are going to get the answer, then anyways you can find out the order as well. Okay, so as of now what you will be doing, we already know that, see, this is question number 17. So the first one goes like this, children. See, M into 1 0 1 2 is giving me 1 and 2. So do you remember, children, what did I say you, that whenever product of two matrices is defined only when the number of columns of one matrix is equal to number of rows of the second matrix. So here the order is equal to how much, children? 2 into 2. And here what is the order of the answer figure, children? This is 1 into 2. Now clearly you can guess now that this should be of the order 1 into 2. Why? Because I explained you already, children, that whenever two matrices are multiplied, then the answer or the order of the resultant product which is there, that will be equal to the number of rows of first matrix and the number of columns of second matrix. So I already have that, so I can now replace the values and I can find out. And how did I get this 2? Because I know that if multiplication is possible, then the number of rows of this matrix should have been, number of columns of matrix M should have been equal to number of rows of matrix, the second matrix which has been given. So this is how you concluded that this is the order. Now the thing is that you have to find out that what is the value or what is the value, yes, what is the matrix M equal to. Okay, so now what you will be writing? You will be writing, therefore order of matrix is equal to 1 into 2. So if you are able to guess this, then you can easily find out. So now what you will be writing? Let the matrix be suppose you want to take X and Y. Since you already know that it is of the order 1 into 2, so this can be the matrix. Now what you will be writing? They have given M multiplied by 1, 0, 1, 2 is equal to 1 and 2. So we'll just replace the values, write down. This implies X, Y, and when this is being multiplied to 1, 0, 1, 2 is equal to 1 and 2. So we'll just erase this now. So write down, this implies X into 1 plus Y into 0. Okay, and then here you will be having what? See, Y into X into 1 plus Y into 2, and this is equal to what? This is equal to 1 and 2. So here what you are getting? You are getting, children, X plus 0. So this is X, and here you are getting X plus 1. X into 1 plus Y into 2 is X plus 2Y is equal to 1 and 2. So what is this implying, children? This will imply that, so this question can be marked as important, children. X is equal to 1 and X plus 2Y is equal to 2. So if you replace the value, you get 1, 2Y is equal to 2. So this implies 2y will be equal to 1, so the value of y is equal to half. So now what will be the matrix equal to? Matrix is equal to X and Y, and the now X you have taken as 1, so this is 1 and then this is half. Okay, so this is the way you will be finding out the matrix. For unknown matrix you will be taking A and B. Okay, now if you move to sub question 2, children, that I'll be explaining you how to do so that you can be doing it yourself. So in sub question 2 they have given what, children? See, 1, 2, 4, 1, and this is being multiplied by matrix M, and then I am getting the resultant matrix as 13 and 5. So here what you will be writing, clearly my order is 2 into 2, and here my order is what, children? This is 2 into 1. So means whatever is the, see, you know that number of columns of this matrix should be equal to number of rows. So first number will be 2, and what will be the second number? Here it will be, see, this is 2, this is 2, and this is 1, means this is 1. So therefore what you will be writing, that order is equal to 2 into 1, and then you will be let the matrix as A and B, and then you can find out the answer in the similar ways in which we have done the previous sub question. Okay, so second sub question is going to be your homework. So 17th second one, is your homework. Okay, so now we'll be moving to question number 18. So in question number 18, the question says if A is this and B is this, find the value of X. So clearly children, this is also an easy multiplication. So question number 18 can also be taken as homework. Okay, we'll be now moving to question number 19. Okay, so this question number 19, if A is equal to this much, B is equal to this much and C is equal to, so this question is also very easy children, needs no explanation as well. What you will be doing, first you will be finding out A into B, which is equal to 3, 2, 7, 4, and this is being multiplied to 0, 5, 2 and 3. Okay, and once you are done with this, you will be finding out 5 times of C, which will be equal to 5 into 1 minus 4 minus 5 and 6. So once you are getting this, now you can easily get AB minus 5C and then you can get the answer. So question number 19 also is an easy one. So that also is going to be your homework. We will be now moving to question number 20. So in question number 20, the question says if A and B are any two 2 into 2 matrices such that AB is equal to B is equal to B and B is not a non-zero matrix, what can you say about A? Okay, so this question is an interesting one in the sense children that here you need the guessing part. So you already know that matrices don't follow the law of commutativity. Okay, don't follow commutative property. So, but then if you remember that they follow commutative property only in one case children, and in which case, that when A is multiplied to I, this is equal to I being multiplied to A and this in turn is equal to A. So if A into B is equal to B into A, then what can you say about? What can you say about A? Clearly A is the identity matrix. Okay, then and is equal to B, so A you will be writing that A is the identity matrix. Okay, so this is going to be your answer, that A is the identity matrix. So now they have given another question children, that is question number 21. So that also looks quite easy children. I'll be just explaining you and giving you that as homework as well. So in question number 21, the question says what? See, A has been given already. Okay, so A has been given as 3, 0, 0 and 4. And B also has been given as how much? A, 0, B and C. So clearly A plus B will be equal to what children? 3 plus A, 0 here, B and here 4 plus C. So this is going to be your A plus B, and on the similar terms you will be finding out A into B. So A into B will be given by 3004 and this is being multiplied to A, B, 0 and C. Now whatever answer you are going to get here, that you are going to equate here. So then you can easily get the answer. Okay, so question number 21 is also an easy one, so that also you can be taking as homework. Okay, now rest of the sums we'll be looking into the next session children. Alright, thank you students.